Do you speak Japanese, and is it important to speak fluent Japanese, or what was the hardest thing starting your business in Japan? Hi everyone, this is Aya.
Carlos here.
Today he's here to talk about his experience as a foreigner to start business in Japan. Can you introduce yourself a bit?
Well, Carlos, I'm originally from Costa Rica. I have been living in Asia for around 8 years. Previously, I was in China and now in Japan. I'm a software engineer, senior product designer, so mostly working with digital design and software, right?
So it's rare to see entrepreneurs like you, so it's interesting to know. About the visa, what kind of visa are you on?
So the system in Japan, it works like you come for designated activities or you come as a business manager. Right now, I'm as a business manager.
Okay, so business management visa. Was it challenging to obtain, or how was it?
Yeah, it is quite challenging just because Japan works in a different way like other countries.
Cool. And so many people ask me about this, the Japanese skills. Do you speak Japanese, and is it important to speak fluent Japanese, or?
I do speak Japanese, but in a very basic level. I do recommend that if you want to do business in Japan smoothly, you should be able to speak even before coming here. One of the pain points currently have, and I do recommend to spend some time on it.
What kind of problem you have, for example?
The thing is, in Japan, everything is a linear process, right? You need A to get to B, and you need B to get to C.
That's a society, how it works.
At least from my experience in other countries in Asia, while you're doing A, you still can do B, and you still can do C, and even D. So you kind of save time and you start to learn everything. But in Japan, if you haven't finished A, you cannot go to B. And the thing is, sometimes A is attached to other things that are not in your control. So it takes time and energy. One of the hardest parts, plus the language and so on, right?
For the process of starting a business, how long did it take to get approved and all that?
That's something interesting because you gotta be patient. It's at least 1 year.
At least.
At least.
Okay.
It's 1 year. You get 6 months to get your business approved and to get your visa, and you think everything is gonna be fine. But after 6 months, you need to do another set of requirements
Okay.
that takes like 6 months.
About the challenges and struggle, what was the hardest thing starting your business in Japan?
It all becomes to expectations. I've been in Japan previously. What you get in media is that Japan way ahead of everybody, like a lot of technology, which
People
is
think
true.
that.
Which is true in certain aspects of life and society. But when you came here, as I said, I used to be in China. China's extremely fast and efficient when it comes to business. And I came here and then I needed to slow down so much. So the hardest part is like to feel like, wait, I'm not progressing fast enough. Am I doing something wrong or not? Handling those expectations, and as I'm saying, things are gonna be slow. Things probably get complicated, and that's fine. It's just how it works. It's like that for everybody. But it was like internal struggle for me because I was like, am I doing something wrong, or am I not efficient enough? It's just the way it works.
I totally can relate that. It's like that in the Japanese companies too. And how did you overcome struggles?
I mean, I love Japan, and I really wanted to be here, and I want to be here. So it just took a lot of patience.
Wow.
And you gotta go out, you gotta talk with people that already has done this process and learn more. For example, my friend August Ankara, brilliant guy. He knows like all the secrets and how to move around Japan as a foreigner. He guided me a lot. So I would say you need to find some people, you need to learn, you need to do your own research, you need to go out. And the most important thing, understand, as I said, the culture, right? Things just work linear here and that's it. And has been working like that for some time, and it will be like that.
Thank you for the word. And about the government preferences and business type, in your experience, what type of business are easier to start in Japan?
That's something important. It's not like you can come and open whatever you want. You need to provide for the country, right? You need to show that you're going to bring value. Therefore, fields like medicine or improving the way to create certain food, software, things like that, you can hire Japanese people to help you. That's what they like.
That's very important. Yeah.
Totally makes sense because you will bring more money to the country. You will give money to Japan.
What kind of business they're not looking for or tend to discourage?
It's not like they discourage. It's just harder to get in when you need to import sensitive issues. Yeah, let's say you want to open a store or something related. It doesn't necessarily bring a lot of value, right? That you can exchange immediately for money or for those type of things. They will be like hesitating to accept the business plan, or will say, look, I don't see the value. What they will say is like, why should you open it here and not opening in your own country?
Right.
And it makes sense. It makes sense.
Okay. Any advice for aspiring foreign entrepreneurs? Things that you wish to know earlier before you start?
Definitely. Find a mentor. Number one, I wish I had a mentor before. I came used to the efficiency of other countries, and I was like, okay, I can do it myself. It's just better to find somebody that can help you. That doesn't mean you need to find a company that you need to pay. You just get a little network previously, so you can handle the expectations. Number two, patience, right? I don't know how things work in your country. Just here are a bit slow, and that's fine. Just patient and a lot of stamina. Stamina because you need to keep going and you need to keep pushing. It will take some time and it takes your energy, but it's worth it and it's nice. So stamina, patience, and a good network.
Thank you so much. So that's it, everybody. Thank you for watching us, and please subscribe to my channel. You like my content. So see you next time. Bye.